Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Adventures in Dudeness. I hope everyone had a great Christmas and you got all the cool shit that you were looking forward to and got to give all the cool shit that you bought, and everybody was happy and smiling and having a great day. But now we're headed towards another holiday. And what's that? The end of the year is coming in faster than a Japanese bullet train. And soon enough, we will be fucking up every date that we write, at least for the next month, and put 24 instead of 25. So, with that said, what are we going to do? Well, we've already talked about it back a couple weeks ago when we had the procrastination episode. And what are we going to discuss today? Well, we're gonna discuss New Year's resolutions, but we're gonna do it a little different than everybody else. Because what we're gonna do is we are going to take a realistic look at New Year's resolutions and setting goals for yourself in the new year. So setting realistic goals for the new year is a great way to focus on self-improvement and growth. I am about to give you some practical and achievable goals for my fellow men out there. This is for our unepic listeners, like the who we're kind of talking to, I guess, in this podcast. Yeah, it's us guys who we want to do something, but we know that if we try to take on too much, that it'll just end up in failure. Which, in all reality, and I don't have the statistic, but I do know that there is a day. I can't remember what they call it, like Black Monday or I don't know, something like that, where basically by this day, everybody has given up on their fucking New Year's resolutions. So, we are not going to do that, right? We are going to set obtainable goals so that way we can stay consistent and do what we set out to do all year. And where are we going to start? Well, we're going to start where everybody else does. Physical health. I myself could stand to lose a few pounds, and it's a real struggle for me. So maybe this year I'll, try to take some of these lovely AI-provided suggestions and implement them myself. Number one, exercise regularly. Commit to 3 to 5 days of physical activity weekly. Gym, running, swimming, or sports. Improve diet. Focus on whole, unprocessed foods and reduce sugar and junk food. Routine checkups. Schedule an annual medical and dental checkup. And number 4, prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep every night. I'm good with like 5.5, personally. If I oversleep, I'm kind of like not as sharp as I should be for the day. If you are looking to improve your physical health, I would like to implore you to go ahead and hop onto the old Facebook. What us older middle-aged men like to use the most. And I want you to, in your search bar, head on over and look for a page from a friend of mine called Kilo, Kilo, Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Fitness. Kilo Foxtrot Fitness, check them out. Look at their Facebook page if you are looking to get in shape. My dear friend James over there will be more than excited and gracious to help you become, in my words, a less doughy dude. Okay, so with that said, Next, we're going to move on to the next thing, which is something that I always set out to try and fix myself throughout the year. This is one of my bigger focuses, but besides trying to eat better and lose some weight and be more active. Mental and emotional well-being. If we are not in a good mental state, then we will not have the energy to be in a good physical state. That's just my opinion. So, number one, we're going to practice mindfulness, right? We could practice mindfulness. We can start meditating or journaling to reduce stress. Limit screen time. Reduce time spent on social media and devices. Just put the phone down. Learn a stress relief technique. Find healthy outlets for stress, like yoga, hobbies, or outdoor activities. I'm so glad this made this list. I was just having a discussion with my wife the other day. I quit smoking almost 4 years ago. 3.5 years ago. I was a 3-pack a day smoker. I'm sure I've told this story before. I don't know. Maybe I haven't. But I was a 3-pack a day smoker, and I ended up getting COVID, and I was smoking a cigarette while I was driving in my work vehicle, and I ended up coughing and having something called a syncope episode, where I passed out at the wheel because my heart was so constricted that it cut off blood flow to my brain, causing me to black out. That was June 30th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m., and it was the last cigarette that I ever had. Unfortunately, I think almost 4 years later, and almost 80 pounds heavier, which I was not a small man when I did smoke, I think I have come to the realization on why I have gained so much weight and I'm having such a hard time. Cigarettes were my stress coping mechanism. I no longer have that stress coping mechanism. My second stress coping mechanism was food, and I have taken that on full steam. So what I need to do is number 3 right here, learn a stress relief technique that does not involve me stuffing cheeseburgers down my throat. But I'm glad that this is on that list, because I think this is going to be my focus for the year, which is all, it's all mental for the most part, but I think that it's also part of our first set here with physical health and keeping junk food and shit like that out of your house, and staying away from fast food restaurants and stuff. Next is seek therapy if needed. Break the stigma and address mental health concerns. 100%. There is no shame in getting help. I go to counseling twice a week, actually, a family counselor and my own counselor. It has helped me immensely. I feel much better. The other thing I can say here, I struggled with my mental health for a long time. A lot of depression issues, which is really kind of the reason that I started doing this podcast and stuff. It's my way to kind of fellowship and brotherhood with men, which is something that I felt that I was missing. And I was in a very low place, kind of looking to maybe relate or fit in with other men who had similar issues like me. And this goes with, this is going to combine with number 3 up top here in the physical health category, routine checkups. I had come to find out that my testosterone was very low. And I am now on testosterone replacement therapy. And again, no shame in that. I don't really give a fuck. I can't help that my body naturally didn't make enough testosterone. But since I have gotten help for that, and it's been identified and is now being treated, my depression has, I'm not going to say gone away, but I can tell you that a lot of the intrusive thoughts that I used to have, like all the time, are no longer there. So if you are struggling with depression, anxiety, other mental health issues like that, when you schedule your physical or your checkup, you have them check your testosterone levels as well. And then from there you can get treatment if it's low, and it very well could kind of fix maybe some of what you have going on. So just a little note on there, kind of just giving my kind of real world experience on some of this stuff. Next is going to be career and finances. Set career goals. Learn a new skill, pursue a promotion, or switch to a more fulfilling job. Again, we don't need to try to be the be the next Fortune 500 company. Don't we're focusing on obtainable goals. So I think that stuff's obtainable for sure. Budget effectively. This is also a big thing that people try to do with their New Year's resolutions is track spending. Try to budget, save for a house, stuff like that. Maybe a new car or a vacation. Invest in growth. Take a course, attend workshops, read books related to your profession. I would also say maybe look into investing or something like that. Totally up to you. Just again, just a suggestion, opinion. So let's see, what else do we have here? Personal development. Read more. Set a goal to read 1 or 2 books per month on topics you enjoy or want to learn about. That's something I've always wanted to do is read more. I'm not a very good reader, unfortunately, but I do. I think that I think there's a lot of knowledge to be gained when you read books. Wow, that fucking sounded stupid, didn't it? I guess when I mean knowledge, people's different perspectives on the same topic there. To dive in a little deeper, learn a new skill, try something new, such as cooking, a language, or a musical instrument, and then give back, which we talked about a few weeks ago. Volunteer for a cause that matters to you. Absolutely. Let's see, what's next? Relationships. Strengthen connections. Spend quality time with family and friends. I totally agree. I don't feel that I spend probably as much time with my family as I probably should. And maybe that's something that I need to focus on as well. Improve communication. Practice active listening, expressing feelings openly. Boy, that sounds very hippy dippy. But with that said, let's gather ourselves here for a minute. Yes, I agree. Communication. When we say express feelings openly, that doesn't mean turn into a puddle and start bawling your eyes out. We need to do this in a healthy manner. Like we don't want to dump a bunch of shit onto our spouse. You know what I'm saying? Is kind of what I'm getting at. So we need to be kind of tactful how we do it. Expand your social circle. Well, okay. Join a group or a club to meet new people with shared interests. I totally agree with that. That's something that I have tried to start. This is pre-recorded, so I will give you an update soon on how that's going. But yes, I agree. It's very hard to sometimes find time to get away and do this in person. I have always wanted to join a group. There's a few groups that I've decided or that I have wanted to join or even start myself. Camaraderie and brotherhood, all very important things. They're actually a big part of kind of our genetic makeup or our sociology. I don't know. It's a big part of our selves, I guess. I don't know what word to fucking say. But yeah, like we're supposed to be social people or social creatures. So, yes, I would agree. If you're a veteran, join a VFW, American Legion, and they are, oh God, they are hurting for members. A lot of these places are hurting for members. And there's a lot of benefits. Volunteer fire departments, they are dying for people. Go do that. If you're able to. All right. Moving on. Lifestyle and adventure. Travel. Plan at least one trip to a place you've never been. Declutter. Simplify your living space by getting rid of items you no longer need. We'll actually be talking about that in a future episode coming up here very soon. Try something bold. Push yourself out of your comfort zone, like skydiving or public speaking. So basically, the key is to pick a few goals that resonate most with your values and break them down into smaller, actionable steps to stay consistent. And really, I think that's really the key here is staying consistent. We want to, if you have a hard time staying consistent, maybe pick one small thing. Like we discussed, of course, before. See, this topic goes hand in hand with something that we discussed a few weeks ago, procrastination. We can't be procrastinators and try to set new goals or start new habits, right? There are some apps out there actually that can help you start new habits as well, or help you obtain your goals. Which is one of them is Atoms, ATOMS, which is James Clear's app, with his book. Holy fuck, I can't remember the name of his book now. It's fucking right on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. Look it up. James Clear. I think it's like habits. Atomic Habits. That's what it is. Holy shit. Okay. So Atomic Habits. He also has an app now called Atoms, ATOMS. What it does is it breaks stuff down into smaller steps to help you start new habits, which is great. The next thing is something that I've talked about before. The 5 a.m. club is another thing. Basically, you get up at 5 a.m. and you take your hour and you separate it into 20-minute increments where you're active for 20 minutes. You learn something for 20 minutes, and then you reflect on something for 20 minutes. Another big thing that has to do with setting kind of new goals and stuff, or kind of bettering yourself, is also stoicism. If you're into that, look that up as well. Brings a lot of clarity to life. Our a lot of Stoic philosophers, I believe Plato and holy fuck, I forgot who started Stoicism. Oh God, excuse me. Whatever, look up. There's Ryan Holiday. He writes a bunch of stuff on Stoicism and how to, the other thing you can, think of is how to be, better parent, or a more present parent. Work on that. Pick something small that's really meaningful and definitely adds value to your life. I think that's what's really most important. But yeah, just stay with it. Stick with it. Even give yourself a timeline. Try it for 3 months or 6 months or something like that. Just to, even though you want to give up, just keep going. Hit that mark. Focus on that. I don't know. There's a million different things and ways you can do stuff, but definitely find what works for you. That's also very important. Don't do what somebody else does. Figure out the routine that works for you the best, because you'll be more successful in that. Of course, always look for outside, maybe influence or ideas. That definitely helps. There's tons of that stuff all over the internet. There's some, especially when it comes to like meal prep and dieting and stuff. There's quite a few people that I follow for meal ideas and stuff. and it's all free. I genuinely think that we do have people out there, and they may be hard to find, but I really do feel like we have people out there that are really looking to, um, really trying to help. They're really trying to help people for free. They don't want it. They don't really want anything of it. And of course, they offer the cookbooks and they offer this and they offer that, but they offer you enough free stuff, free advice or free recipes or free exercises, um, to basically get you going. I know a lot of people don't have money to invest in that stuff. Some of these diet programs and stuff, when you look at the cost, the annual, it's fucking outrageous. It's outrageous. I just don't feel like we should. Well, I'm kind of getting off on a tangent here. I apologize. Let me reel myself back in. But I don't. I just feel like unhealthy people are so extorted in this country sometimes. But I think there genuinely are people out there that really do want to help us. That really feel for us and just feel that they have a duty to their fellow man to help make their lives better or more successful, right? Yeah, we have to carry on the generations, I suppose, right? So we want to make that possible, so we have to help, I guess. Oh god, I don't know what the fuck I just said. Okay, anyway, I'm apparently a little fucking delirious here. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm super tired. But anyway, yeah, with that said, definitely go ahead, take some time, sit down. I think you have a couple days from when this airs. And go ahead and sit down and kind of figure out some stuff that you would like to work on this year that's obtainable, and figure out a way that works for you to do that. With that said, we will conclude with this week's episode right here. Please, by all means, go ahead and visit my socials, X and Instagram. You can connect with me over there, and or through email if you'd like to discuss something or have an idea, or just tell me I'm a shithead and my show is complete shit. Or you can leave a comment, star rating, thumbs up, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. All that stuff you can do wherever you're listening, or you can head over to the YouTube, Rumble, or Odyssey channels and go ahead and see some video content over there, some different stuff, and comment and like and subscribe and all that good stuff right on over there as well. But yeah, with that said, Happy New Year to everyone. Please stay safe. Don't drink and drive, obviously. And of course, the number one New Year's resolution: take care of yourselves and each other.